me something to do today.
You ready? You want to start?
Like not the open
Okay.
part, like together.
All right, City of Greendale Council meeting March 11th, 2026, 6 p.m. I'd like to call the meeting to order. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Okay. The City of Greendale, in compliance with our Title VI implementation plan, is a non-discriminating city. We have developed a complaint of discrimination form that is open to the public at any time, along with a voluntary public survey. All right, audience comments. Anyone? No audience comments? All right. All right, we need approval of the February 11th, 2026 regular council meeting.
So moved.
Got a first, do we have a second?
Second.
Got a first and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. All right, clerk treasurer's report. Becky?
Okay, for your financials this month, I combined January and February. We didn't have January ready last month because we were still finalizing the annual report. So you've got a fund report, you've got riverboat appropriations, again, that's 2 months worth. Got the donations year to date, and we did get a riverboat check for $35,129.26 for the regular, that would have been December admissions. And then we got the fourth quarterly admissions of $15,523.68.
Okay.
Anybody have any questions?
Anybody? All good?
So, Becky, those quarterly supplementals, like, do we get that every quarter?
Every quarter,
It's
yeah.
just, right. I know it's in the name.
Yes, so
but-
yes, that top section, that all comes from the city of Lawrenceburg. And then the lower section is from the county. For the,
Hey, Becky,
yeah,
Bear Becker, what was that for? It says Valley Woods.
That's our engineering for our drainage problems out there that keep
Coming?
on keeping on.
Gotcha, okay.
Yes.
A lot of problems going on up there right now, so.
Yeah, there's a lot of water coming down now.
More than before?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
it's just a lot of water.
I was just curious, I've seen that happen.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Any more questions? Okay. Becky, is that it?
yep.
Okay. New donation request. Logan, you're up, buddy.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I'm here today asking you all for a $1,000 sponsorship to continue supporting the Cruising to a Cure for ALS car show. That's what City of Greendale's done in the past. What you all get out of that is advertised on our Facebook page as a primary sponsor, and then City of Greendale sponsoring 20 plaques that are given out as awards. Those of you that don't know about the car show, this year is actually going to be the 10th annual, so big year coming up. In 9 years so far, over $300,000 has been raised for ALS. Last year was a little bit of a down year just because it did rain majority of the day.
Yeah.
But had over 300 cars still last year and raised $37,000 last year. But the largest turnout we've had is 927 cars and raised $45,000. So hopefully this year our goal is $50,000 towards the cause, but we'll need a little bit of sunshine for that to happen. But it's a really great community event. People come from every year, approximately 6 states. Doubletree Hotel sells out of rooms. Usually do about 40 hotel rooms booked at the Doubletree downtown, and then it's a great weekend for all of our local merchants in town.
Yeah. If you've never experienced it, it's kind of a must-see. It really is. It's outstanding. So.
Thank you.
All right.
I'll make a motion that we donate $1,000 to Cruising to a Cure.
I'll
Okay.
second.
Got a first and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Thank you. Appreciate
All right.
it.
Thanks, Logan.
Thanks, Logan. Okay, Tim Ashcraft was here, and he has a colonoscopy tomorrow, so we don't need to say anything else. so He asked, does he have to stay? And I said, no, sir, you do not need to stay. So, I think we all know what Arch Street Gang is and all the good work they do, and, so he was here for a donation.
Does it say how much?
Yeah, I didn't.
I thought it was $250.
Is that what we did last year, Becky? I was looking for that myself.
I was looking, I didn't think we did anything last year.
Yeah,
Or
I thought,
unless it came out of, it didn't come out of donations.
No, I'm looking.
I thought I saw them.
I could have sworn when you sent our packet out, you had it on there for somewhere on there. I don't know where I saw,
Pulled up the 2025 list.
I don't know where I saw it at. I know I saw 250 somewhere, and I don't know where.
Kurt, yeah, I'm with you on that, I thought.
Let me pull up 2024 real quick.
Okay.
Oh, this damn phone.
I thought they were here last year, but I couldn't find it.
Maybe,
We gave 500 in 2024.
okay. Nope, Becky, it wasn't on there, I'm sorry. Yeah. I'll just take that.
I'll move to approve $500 to the Art Street Gang
Foundation.
Foundation.
Okay, we have a first, we have a
Second.
second. First and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, motion carries. Rachel, would you like to podium?
Hi, my name is Rachel Reynolds. I'm here on behalf of Big Brothers Big Sisters of Southeastern Indiana. I have served on the advisory board for the past 10 years, and I'm kind of tasked with our Bowl for Kids' Sake event. It is our only fundraising event we do here in our area. Our goal is to raise money to maintain the matches between our bigs and littles here. Currently, we are serving 60 kids. 90% of those go to the Lawrenceburg Community School District. We have two programs. We do a community-based and site-based. Site-based is where a big will come to their school once a week and spend the lunch with their little. Community-based is doing things outside of school. So you could be attending one of their sporting events, taking them to the zoo, or anything like that. Our goal is to raise $25,000 this year, so I am here to ask for sponsorship. I would love to see you guys as an Empower sponsor, which is $1,500, but I will take whatever you guys would like. But Empower, that sponsorship will get you on all of the marketing material for the day of, leading up to our t-shirts, and you can enter a team if you'd like. So for the bowling event, we also encourage people to put together a team to raise money. It's at the Durban Bowl. We do 2 games, pizza, drinks, raffles, stuff like that.
I'll make the motion that we do the 1,500 for the Empower sponsorship for Big Brother Big Sister.
I'll second that.
Okay, we have a first and second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Wonderful.
Thank you guys so much.
Yeah, thank you, Rachel.
Thanks, Rachel.
Okay.
So we get a
Lifetime.
team, right?
Yes, ma'am. Are you Jamie?
You organizing that, Mayor?
Oh, yeah, now we have to bowl you guys, so.
All right, I'm Erin Thomas. I'm the Executive Director at Lifetime Resources, and you all have supported us for many, many years, so I first just want to thank you for that. For anyone who may not be familiar with us, we are the Area Agency on Aging, and there's actually an organization just like ours that serves every county throughout the state, and there's around 600 nationwide as well. And our main goal basically is to provide services that help people maintain their independence and stay in their homes for as long as possible. And a lot of times that might otherwise mean that they face nursing facility placement or something like that. So not only do the services that we provide help them maintain their independence in their homes where they prefer to be, but it's also the most cost-effective method. You should have a packet there from us, but it just shows you that, for example, our average care plan cost is just under $650 a month, and that in comparison to a nursing facility stay at over $8,000 is just a huge, huge difference. So the types of services that we provide or that we provide funding for is things that are really kind of helping people with their activities of daily living. So it's bathing, dressing, personal care, medication management, assistance with meals prep or even home delivered meals. We also have health and wellness programs, a guardianship program. And then we also operate Catch a Ride, which is public transportation available to anyone for any purpose. And then Catch a Ride has contracts with all the individual brokers, so if they have an insurance method, whether it be Medicare, Medicaid, Medicare, managed care, anything like that, that will fund their trips to and from medical appointments for non-emergent purposes. We have all of those contracts in place so that the individual doesn't have to pay out of pocket. And we are primarily funded through state and federal grants, but many of those require some form of local match. And so I'm here today to request $1,500, and that will go towards match for those various different sources, depending on where the need is. So just Catch a Ride, for example, is one of our biggest, most expensive programs, and it requires 100% match. And so just to kind of give you one example, you can see there from the packet that I provided to you, sort of a list of all the different services and how many units of service were delivered. In Dearborn County, we served 1,321 people. That's for 2024. We're kind of working on finalizing our 2025 numbers. But, and so for example, there were 15,930 Catch-A-Ride trips just for Dearborn County residents. We provided over 51,000 units of case management service. And then, you know, over 57,000 units of in-home services, and that's those kind of help with those daily activities and things like that. So I'm happy to answer any questions you may have, and go from there.
Congrats on 50 years.
Thank you.
That's
Yeah,
big.
last year.
And
Yep.
I would move to match the same donation as last year for $1,500 for Lifetime Resources.
We have a first, do we have a second?
Second that.
Got a first and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay,
Thank you so much. I do want to mention one more thing. I don't typically bring up our housing in this setting because your funding does not go to support housing. But we do have two facilities that we manage. One is Dillsboro Village Apartments and Dillsboro, obviously. That's a HUD property. And then we also have another property out in West Harrison, which is North Dearborn Village. And through the Stellar Grant, which I know you're all familiar with, we're adding an additional 11 units out there this summer. So we're really excited about that, and I just thought I would let you all know.
That's wonderful.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yep. Miss Joey. Joey, how many years were you clerk treasurer?
22. And Becky's done a great job.
Yeah. I don't think Becky's,
Some big shoes to fill.
I don't think Becky's gonna make it 20 years, but I.
I thought she was trying for 23.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, council, for having me. My name is Joey Lynch, and I'm here on behalf of the Phi Beta Psi sorority. We are the Tau chapter of Lawrenceburg, and just to give you a little background before I start asking for something, we have 28 chapters in the state of Indiana. We are probably close to the first or second in membership. We have 35 members. We raise from this event, I mean, talking about this being our annual fundraiser, it's our third annual fundraiser, and we raised $22,800 last year in St. Leon. That money goes towards, we give, I know a lot of people don't like research, we do give $10,000 at the state level research. That's why we're one of the highest member or chapters in the state. And we're trying to get the littler chapters or smaller chapters on board because we have two members on our membership that are state board directors. We have the president, and we also have the parliamentarian. So with that, last year we were in St. Leon. We had 300 come to our little bingo, which is not so little, and we turned away about 85 people that wanted to buy tickets. So, and with the gaming, you all know, the gaming's a little bit tricky, so we sell an admission ticket for $25, which gets them some food, a bundt cake, a drink, and maybe a little item that we put on the table for them. Then once they get in, you know, bingo cards are like 10, 15, 20. We don't try to, you know, gouge anyone. We have other things they can do. Raffle baskets started out at 12. I was told to do 12. No one wanted to be the raffle director, so I said, I'll do it. Took it on, and we're probably up to about 17. As I came to Vince, I kind of had a little play on words there. I looked at the sponsorship and I said, well, I'd really like you to sponsor us, and I had come up with $250, but I want to challenge him. I have 2 great dog baskets that are worth $250. So I said, it goes to $500 or $250 either, or I'd be thrilled. Our venue is going to cost us $6,500 this year. Our goal is to sell 400 tickets. We're at 180 right now. So we feel like we'll get it as soon as I'm going to close up raffles probably next week. And then I've got to get help with the program, getting sponsors together and the program's ready. So that's kind of where I am.
Good thing you're retired.
I know. Well, I took it on too because a lot of those women, the senior members, they volunteer at the cancer center. And when I said we give back to the cancer, we do give gift cards too for gasoline and for spending the night. We also make cancer bags up. We've given to Ivy Tech because Ivy Tech was kind enough to donate to us. We give to scholarships to the kids at the schools. There's 3. They usually get about $5,000 on that. And I really don't know what else I should have asked them. I've only been there 6 months, so I kind of got swiped in.
Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna make a motion, that council gives $250, and then we're gonna get $250 out of the mayor's fund.
It's our favorite thing to do.
I'll second that.
Okay. We have a first and we have a second. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank
Yep.
you, Joey.
Thank you, Joey. Okay, apparently no applications for business license this month, Becky, and anything else?
No.
Okay, all set. All right, Mike, can you give us a quick GRC update?
Yeah, just a few things is, the first thing is, and I'll make sure you guys get an email, BWF will be holding their groundbreaking ceremony April 15th at 9 a.m. Again, this is this is our North American headquarters that will be here in Greendale, and they'll break ground on that day. Love to see all the council people and all the redevelopment people there. I will follow up with an email on that. In our last redevelopment meeting, redevelopment did vote to commit $500,000 for the Stellar project. So we had spoke about that numerous times, but we've never formally voted for that. So that happened. In our redevelopment meeting next Tuesday, we have, we believe, 3 bids coming in for the train bridge beautification of the bridge that bridge goes over US 50 there, where Obertine and US 50. So we're excited about that, to see some of the different things on that. And the last thing is, we did sign our annual contract with Tepe to take care of the intersection of 50 and the 275 ramp. It's been a huge success, and they've done a phenomenal job. And just a shout out to the Visitor Convention Bureau. They, while we, as the city of Greendale, had to commit 10 years to maintain those islands, the Tourism Bureau is paying for that. So we had to pay it, and then they pay us back for 10 years. It's about a $30,000 a year. Yeah, and they come and do, but Tepe does a great job, so that's it.
And part of the reason Tepe does such a great job, Mrs. Tepe and her husband, but Mrs. Tepe lives in Hidden Valley Lake, so she drives through it quite a bit, and if she sees something she doesn't like, Mr. Tepe hears about it. So,
Good.
yeah, that's the win, right? Yeah. Okay. Police report, you should have one in front of you. Shane had training this evening and asked if he could not be here. Ryan or Aaron, Greendale Main Street report?
Yeah, I'll add to the chief's report. He was at the CASA Youth Rally all day.
Is that where he
today,
went? Yeah,
and,
okay.
They had almost 700 eighth graders. Every eighth grader in the county was invited.
Wow.
They had over 75 high school youth ambassadors that were running the programs for it. Like, it was pretty phenomenal.
Outstanding. Good for
event
you.
Today, so
Good for them.
He was out there
Busy
helping
guy.
with that.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, we have our new 2026 event calendars. They're out. You can pick them up here. Have just dates and information for all the events that are happening around the city this year. We are starting a new pickleball tournament. It's going to be May 9th. I shared that last month, but I think registration's open on our website. I know it is, so you can go there, and there's some T-shirts and different things going on with that. It's going to be a very fun event. So that's happening May 9th. And then our April 1st, we open up again for our curb appeal grants for the month. I think we have 5 that are getting paid out this week from the last round, and that'll close those out. And then we'll start taking applications April 1.
Nice. Okay. Anything else?
I think we're good.
Okay. Stellar Pathway Okra Regional Partnership update. Was that 2 weeks ago, Nathaniel, you and I met with, Caleb from HWC and Sean and myself and Mike Perleberg. We all met down at the site and we talked about the utility poles, what could and could not be done. So with that is moving forward, and tonight the Board of Works approved the engineering to move one of the poles or to replace the pole, actually. So, which is no small feat, actually. It's a very busy pole.
The
So,
one that's, the main one? The
with
yeah.
with all the guy wires.
Got it.
Yeah. So that's what we're working towards at this moment, and I think we have a meeting in April, don't we? Next.
Yeah, the meeting's it's actually March 31st at 10 a.m.
Yeah. So.
I will add, if I can, Mayor, sorry, I missed my
Yep.
turn there, but we have on Friday our first meeting for the IDOH trail planning
Good.
grant, so our steering committee meets Friday to get that going.
Okay, good deal. Okay, MS4 update. You have the report in front of you that was dropped off earlier tonight. Okay. Water plant evaluation update. So we have signed an engineering contract with Structure Point for the first 3 phases of the engineering, and what that is what is necessary for us to make the April 1st deadline for the state revolving fund. So we've got that moving forward. Also, Mike Perleberg and Nathaniel and Sean have applied with Aaron Houchin's office, State Representative Aaron Houchin, for a $5 million grant that possibly, fingers crossed, could pay for the whole thing. So, you know, we don't have the money yet, but it's always nice if that comes through. So that's what we're working on as well. Nathaniel, do you have any update on the drug?
Yeah, I have an update. I was finally able to track down a good number for Brightspeed regarding Beckett Landing. I was able to get in contact with Jim Rawlings this afternoon and let him know how we felt about the mess that they made. So he's supposed to be getting back in contact with me hopefully tomorrow. He had to reach out to his subs and try and figure out timeline, because it's all third party.
Right.
You know,
That wasn't the first time they did that either, right?
Correct. Yeah. So
I was on hold with him for an hour one day.
Yeah. Well, I chose not to go that route, so I dug through our permits.
Yeah.
So.
I appreciate that, 'cause
Yep.
it's got like a couple people down there is pretty.
Yeah. So.
And we've gotten other phone calls from different parts as
So
well.
was it just me?
No, it wasn't just you.
It's been all
you're-
week so far.
Yeah, you're cleared. Yep.
And then Civil City Crew's been cleaning the ditch lines in Valley Woods, and I believe that is all I have.
Okay, good deal. So I want to share also, I got a phone call last week from a gentleman from Hidden Valley Lake. His name was Earl Horseman, and Earl was upset that St. E. Dibron was no longer going to offer ICU care, and among a couple other things, but he was most upset about that. And he said he didn't know who to call, so he called 3 people prior to me, and then I was the 4th call, and I was the only one that called him back. And I was just calling him back to tell him that he doesn't live in Greendale. But I heard him out, and he just, you know, he felt frustrated with how it's all gone down with St. E. Dearborn, and I share his frustrations as well. But I put him in touch with, I think, a couple people, and I hope he's progressing with his thoughts. So that's But so last thing he said to me, he said, when he got ready to hang up, he said, "Hey, I just want to let you know, I'll vote for you again." I'm thinking. So, there we go. So I hope he made some progress. All right. Let's see.
Hidden
All
Valley
right.
Lake, right? Not Valley Woods.
What's that?
You said Hidden Valley, right?
Yeah, Hidden Valley, yes, yes. Okay, we need to make a motion tonight to move $400,000 from Riverboat to Main Street, as we progress forward with this, our Stellar grant. So I'd like someone to make a motion for that, please.
So moved.
What was that for, the properties? Okay.
I'll make that motion.
Okay, got a first from Ryan, do we have a second?
I'll second it.
Got a first and second, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay, any nays?
Yes.
Okay, one nay. All right, Becky, did you get all that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. All right, Anthony is no longer on the phone, right?
He is on the phone.
Anthony, do you have any city attorney report? Did you say no?
No.
Yes, please, you guys are not only the ears, but the eyes of the city as well, so we appreciate that. Okay, we don't have any unfinished business or new business that I'm aware of. Sir, I saw you walked in, do you have any comments?
Just a question, a couple questions.
Yes,
Can I go up?
yes, please. And please state your name.
My name is David Bauer, and I live on Kansas.
David Bauer on Kansas, okay. Yes, sir?
Hi, Mike. Just a question about the cleanup programs that I know there was some taking place in regards to the mess that the distillery's doing to the houses.
You're talking about the soft wash program of the houses, correct?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
I took part in a program that you guys advertised about a year or so ago, cleaning up, you guys matched X amount of money for what we would invest, and that was great. I did that, got some landscaping done.
Right.
The front of the house looks great. My concern, and I'm sure it's everybody here's concern, is what's gonna happen? I mean, is this ever gonna stop?
No, it's not ever gonna stop. Not as long as there are barrels of whiskey stored in Greendale. Now, I will tell you this, their production is way down, way down.
Okay, so, and I'm not gonna take a lot of your time, I know I'm running late.
No, that's fine, go ahead.
So what's your response? What's the city's response to that?
Well, that's why we put together a program through Greendale Redevelopment last year, and it's their soft wash program. So, Mike, you could probably speak better to this. We intend to wash the houses every 3 years. Is that
That's a tentative, so Dave, did you have your house?
I hope that's tentative, because 9 months is more realistic, not 36 months. Come on, man.
Well, what we didn't know is the first time this has ever been done, and we just had the funding. So the funding, we looked at it in that area where your place is to do it every 3 years. So we completed last year. We want to see how quickly it comes back.
How many did we wash last year?
I think there were 150, we did about 80%
Yes.
of those.
Like
And they were all,
126.
yeah,
Sorry?
We washed about 126 houses.
I mean, mine was one of the first.
yeah.
Did we wash your house?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. I have a vinyl fence, I have a privacy fence around the house, it's white. I hate going through the gate, it's so dirty.
Okay, did we wash the fence as well?
Probably did. I mean,
Okay.
I kind of managed it. I mean, the company that came down there that did it said a bunch of teenagers down there, so you had to kind of keep an eye on them.
Yeah. What's your address? Just so.
12 Kansas, I'm in ground zero.
12 Kansas, yeah. Okay,
So,
okay.
it's tough. I mean, I hope you guys, and I know you guys, I know Mike, I know Aaron, I know you guys are responsible and are concerned about it. But I don't know if there's anybody here that lives there in Ground Zero.
Well, it's a tough one. You know,
I know it is.
before this program, we didn't have anything. So we're trying to do some remediation of this problem. We can't make the problem go away, but we're hoping to make the,
Just have them clean up, just have them clean their mess up in a more realistic time period, not 3 months, 3 years.
Yeah, and Dave, we gotten the funds, and so we have a limited amount of funds.
Get more, Mike.
Well,
That's what
we're
you
not
do, don't you?
it's-
When you
that's-
don't have enough,
Yeah,
you just get more, whatever it takes.
but we don't have any place to get more. That's,
Right.
But we set 3 years tentative because this is the first time it's ever been done in Greendale,
Yeah.
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And we've been told different things that if more and more houses are clean, it jumps from one house to the other. It's all kind of stuff that over my head. And so it won't jump as much. I don't know. And so
I
I'll
mean-
bring that up. We have a redevelopment meeting Tuesday. Now, it's because it's spring break, we'll just have 3 of the members there. But I'll bring it up to them and see what we can do. Because we've been talking about, what do we want to do and everything else like that.
I talked to some people that have been involved with the city government, and they suggested that maybe if we start doing streets and sidewalks, it helps minimize the mess. Is that, anybody ever heard that?
well, so.
And I'm sure it's gonna eat up resources.
What's that?
I'm sure if they went to cleaning the streets and the sidewalks, it's gonna end up eating up more resources than maybe you've thought about in terms of, we can clean houses, but if you guys are cleaning streets and sidewalks, it's just gonna,
I think we cleaned the sidewalks a couple years ago.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
Dan
and
Cole's,
Yeah.
Right, company.
And
Company
actually, Dave,
clean-
redevelopment bought the city a soft wash machine that can't do houses, isn't intended for that, but they can put it on the back of a pickup and go and do that. So I know we've done some of the signs, the stoplight and different things like that. We did do sidewalks from about Kansas down, maybe Brown down.
I
think it's Brown.
It was brown.
yeah,
It
so
was
we're
brown
trying to
down?
soft
Okay.
wash because that was what we were told would last longer. So it's kind of a testing phase to see how long does it last.
so the program.
And your house is probably the one to look at.
Yeah, you guys did this beautifying the city, you do some landscaping, we'll cough up $500. I invested $1,600, and the front of my house looks a heck of a lot better. But that was a year ago.
Yeah.
Now it doesn't, it's terrible, absolutely
I
terrible.
think we really appreciate your feedback, because this is feedback that we need to continue to, obviously need to find some more ways to fund these types of programs to continue to help.
Dave, is your house, is it as bad as it was? Is
It's
it-
probably worse, Mike. I noticed
Really?
my gate. I noticed the gate, because I park in the back of a garage and carport, and I go through it multiple times a day. So I noticed that. It's horrible. Like I said, I don't like touching it.
Did we wash the gate? That's my
Oh,
question.
yeah, they did the fence too.
Oh, okay, I didn't know.
Because it was dirty, and I wouldn't let them just do the house and thing.
I didn't know what the limitations were.
No, they.
Yeah, I don't, well, we had a big conversation on,
Awnings.
awnings, but I don't remember fences. I don't
don't
remember
either.
us if we did fences or not, but, okay.
I would suggest that my house starts collecting residue within 2 months. I noticed that.
The soft wash program doesn't prevent it.
Yeah.
It's just to clean what's there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My point is, we gotta do it a little more often.
Well, Dave,
And I know it's a resource issue, I understand
well,
that.
right, and it's not a Greendale problem. Greendale is not the cause of this. We're just trying to make the area better is what we're trying to do. And what it took for us to pull this off, it was huge, to get the money just to fund this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying.
With a show of hands, how many lives on Kansas Street, or Zone 1? Are you the attorney?
No,
No, he's,
Anthony's on.
Yeah,
Anthony's on.
he's ground zero. Yeah, he ought to be aware of everything. All I'm saying, he's got a White House too.
right.
you
Oh,
know?
he is.
So, yeah.
We get it, we only have so much money, that's what we have to understand.
And I understand that, I understand. I just
Yeah.
want you to make me feel good that, yeah, we're addressing it as best we can.
Yeah.
It's a resource issue, but, we're aware of it and we're concerned about it. Just,
Yeah.
I want to know that you guys do care about it, and I believe you do.
We've actually, with some of this to kind of help forever, is it was decided that we put some of this money in a foundation that it'll be there for Greendale residents from now till forever. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
That's
my
I
favorite
like
word.
that word. Yeah. So, what that means is, if we put 100,000 in that we can't use that to spend, but the spin off of that will help forever. So I'll bring it up, and you're more than welcome to come to our redevelopment meetings. But again, the next Tuesday, and you welcome to come. But Ryan and I are both on there. We're the Greendale representatives. But next Tuesday, Tuesday at 6. Next Tuesday at 6, there'll be only 3 of us there.
So, when's my house gonna get cleaned?
I can't tell
That's
you
the only
right
question
now.
I have.
We
Yeah,
have,
we
we
don't
have
have that
not, we
answer
have
tonight.
not made any decision.
So I'm gonna clean it. I have to.
Okay.
I mean, I have to clean it.
When did he do
Yeah, you can apply for the $500, right?
Years.
that? Ours is every 3 years.
Every 3
I
years.
think.
No, ours is once a year.
Oh, no, it's once a year, once a
Yeah.
year.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
Main
can-
Street has a beautification.
You can still do the beautification for Main Street, so April 1st, you can put your application in. So if you do a power wash, you can do that.
If you spend $600 on power wash, they'll pay you $300 back. Am I right? Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
It's a,
Yeah, I mean, I have to do that. I don't have a choice. I'm not doing it because I want to. It's just
How many, let me ask you this question, Dave. Prior to us cleaning the house, how often did you have it cleaned?
I'm a snowbird, okay? I live in Florida. So I kind of lose track of what's going on with it
I
until I
understand.
come home for the summer. Like I said, they cleaned it, it was either last summer or summer before.
It was
Last
last
summer.
summer, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and it's a mess.
Yeah,
And
because-
I've cleaned it myself. I'm too old and I can't climb around,
Right.
you know?
Right.
But I've done it and I've reached that point in my life where I can't do it anymore. So I have to hire somebody.
I understand. Yep,
So just,
yep.
you know, be aware of, you know, it's a miserable situation, certainly for us residents, and I'm sure it's, you know, it's pressure you guys don't enjoy either. But, you know, that's what you signed up for.
Dave, you still have the same phone number you've had?
Yes, sir.
Forever? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Then I believe I still have your.
All right, I appreciate your time, guys.
Thank you.
Thank
Thanks.
you. Yours.
thank you.
Okay, let's see, now,
I think we're done.
okay, so, as far as I see it, we just need a motion to adjourn, correct? Anybody else got anything?
Ryan says so moved.
So moved.
Okay, you got a first, do we have a second?
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you.
Terry Butler just texted me. No odor for a week. Also check with Mark all day.
That's one win.
Something
See,
that-
that's a win, I need a win.
You gonna be voting?
Hey, so